The Great Depression wreaked havoc on Negro Leagues baseball. Negro Leagues baseball had been going strong since the inception of baseball. The leagues were started officially in 1920, and they thrived through 1929. But when the Depression hit and jobs became scarce for African Americans, as white people wanted jobs that they previously wouldn't work, unemployment was so high in Philadelphia, for example, where the Hilldale Daisies played, that only 13% of African Americans had full-time jobs in Philadelphia. About half of the blacks across the North were on some sort of subsistence. Leagues folded, then they reformed. A lot of teams played only exhibition ball in the early 30s. And the Chicago American Giants, the premier team of 1933, they had to seek another city to play some of their home games. They moved to Indianapolis and played at the Perry Stadium in Indianapolis some of their home games. They also played in Chicago. Today, from Perry Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana, the 1935 Pittsburgh Crawfords will be playing the 1933 Chicago American Giants. Leroy Matlock pitching against Willie Foster. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Today's starting lineups for the Crawfords and the American Giants are as listed on the cards. Pitchers are the number ones. They will be Leroy Matlock for the Crawfords and Willie Foster for the American Giants. The American Giants are 2-1. The Chicago American Giants are 2-1, so this is an elimination game. Other surviving teams in this tournament are the 1932 New York Yankees, who are 3-0, and the 1934 Detroit Tigers, who are 2-1, and the St. Louis Stars, they are 3-1. Hi, everybody. This is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you game number 18 of the double elimination tournament of the 1930s. We have had the introduction of the players. Willie Foster has completed his warm-up tosses. Willie Foster is the half-brother of Rube Foster, the founder of the Negro Baseball Leagues. He has a full repertoire of pitches, above-average fastball. He's got a curveball, sinker, slider, change of pace. We'll throw a slide arm curveball as well. Here's Cool Papa Bell stepping into the box. The pitch to Cool Papa is a 21. Fly ball to center field, and that is called for and taken by Turkey Stearns, 1 down. That brings up Sam Bankhead, who is 2 for 10 in this tournament. He has a triple. Here's a pitch to Bankhead, 41. Ground ball to the shortstop. Willie the Devil Wells throws the first. 2 up and 2 retired. Here's the second baseman, Pat Patterson. 25 is a 8 against an A pitcher. A lazy pop fly near the line. Alex Radcliffe calls for it and makes the catch at third base. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the first. No score with the American Giants coming to bat. All right, Leroy Matlock takes the mound for the Crawfords. He, like Willie Foster, are 1-0 in this tournament. Both of them pitched complete games and allowed only 1 earned in their previous game. Here is Matlock pitching to Nate Rogers. 25 to Rogers is a fly ball to, not a fly ball, excuse me, against the A pitcher. That's going to be a pop to third base down the line, and giving chase is the third baseman, Judy Johnson, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Willie the Devil Wells, he's 3 for 13 with a triple and RBI in the tournament. 35 is a 9 against an A. That's going to be a swing and a miss. Strike him out on a curveball. 2 outs. Norman Turkey Stearns. They're using the 1995 86.95 boards for Apba. And the defensive numbers for the Crawfords total up to Fielding Column 1, and the defensive numbers for the Chicago American Giants are Column 2. Here is Norman Turkey Stearns. And Turkey Stearns has had a good tournament. He's hitting .500 with a double home run and a stolen base, 7 for 14. Pitch to the center fielder, 21, is a fly ball to right field. David Harris is under it and makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the second inning, nothing doing on the scoreboard. Josh Gibson has been leading the way for the Crawfords offensively, as you expect. He is 5 for 11 with 2 homers in the tournament and 3 RBIs. He leads off the top of the second inning. 16 is a 28. Fielding Column 2, that's a high hopper to the shortstop. Willie Wells fields it, throws in time. 1 down. Curtis Popeye Harris, the right fielder. 31 is a base hit for Popeye Harris. Blooper to left, falls in. Average speed at first. Here is Judy Johnson, who has yet to get his bat going in this tournament. Judy Johnson is only hitting 1 for 11. 42 is a 39. Popeye Harris takes off for second. I give the catchers a chance to throw out the base runner and Apba. And the catcher for the American Giants is Larry Brown. He is a 9, rated 9. So he throws the runner out, 11 to 26. 63, he is safe at second base, almost a wild throw. Runner at second. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 36 is a 33. Skied in the air on the infield. An easy grab. And that is caught by Willie Wells. 2 outs. Oscar Charleston, the first baseman. 56 is a base on balls. Charleston takes first and second, 2 outs. Chet Williams, the shortstop, the 8th place hitter. Willie Foster will go ahead and pitch to him. Here's the stretch and the pitch homeward. 36 is a 33. Now that's a pop up to the shortstop, Willie Wells. And that ends the top of the second inning. The Crawfords strand 2 runners, don't score. We go to the bottom of the second. Nothing. We've talked about many times how the Negro Leagues only played about a third of their schedules in league play, and they barnstormed a lot and played sometimes as many as 200 games in a season. I was reading on newspapers.com about Mule Suttles in 1933, and at the end of the season, an article in the Indianapolis paper talked about how Mule Suttles hit all total through all of his games in 1933, a total of 71 home runs. The Black Babe Ruth steps up to the plate. Of course, you might call Josh Gibson the Black Babe Ruth, but that's what also... No, actually, that paper called Suttles the Black Lou Gehrig in that same article. Although Buck Leonard, the Homestead Grays, was often called that. Here's a pitch to Mule Suttles, 43. There's a little roller back to Leroy Matlock. He's got it and throws to first. 1 down. Now the red-hot Alex Radcliffe comes to bat. And Radcliffe is the leading offensive player of all the teams in the 1930s tournament. He is a red-hot 10 for 13 with 2 triples and 2 doubles. Here's the pitch to Alex Red-Hot Radcliffe. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Radcliffe. That bat is still glowing, and I just dropped a dice on the floor, so we're going to re-roll this. Second column roll is a 63, a double for Alex Radcliffe. And that's his third double in the tournament. He's in scoring position with one down. Walter's Steel Arm Davis. He is hitting .500, 6 for 12 with a triple and 2 doubles, 3 RBIs. 15 is a 7. Ground ball gets through in the left field for a base hit. Davis will hold at first, but he has an RBI as Radcliffe scores from second. And the American Giants are on the board 1-0. 7 for 13 for Steel Arm Davis. He is nearly as hot as Alex Radcliffe. Here's Larry Brown, the catcher. 25 is a number near the mound. Matlock fields it, throws the first in time. Davis goes to second. 2 outs. And now the second baseman, Boise Marshall. 41 is a 24. Broken bat fly ball. Popped into shallow left field. The shortstop, Chet Williams, is going back for it and makes the catch. Go to the top of the third. Chicago American Giants get on the board. They lead 1-0. Leroy Matlock leads off the top of the third for Pittsburgh. Here's the pitch to Matlock. 2-2 roll is an 8 against an A pitcher. That's going to be an out. Pop up at third base. 1 down. Foster has allowed just 1 hit in the game so far. Here's Kopapa Bell. 4-2 is a 9 against an A. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs. Sam Bankhead. Nearly as fast as Kopapa. Here's the pitch to Bankhead. 23 is a 26. Bouncing ball to second base. Boise Marshall's throw gets him. And the Crawfords are done in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Chicago. It'll be Willie Foster, the pitcher leading off for the American Giants. 1-3 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Second strikeout for pitcher Leroy Matlock. Here's Nate Rogers. Popped the third his first time up. 25 is another pop out to third. 2 outs. Willie the Devil Wells. 1-3 to Willie Wells is a base on balls. Fast runner at first with 2 outs. Norman Turkey Stearns, a dangerous hitter. Matlock goes into the stretch, after getting a sign. Here's the pitch to Turkey Stearns. 52 is a 27. And that is going to be a, let's see, X on the play result, but he doesn't have an X on the card. It's a ground ball to third base. Judy Johnson throws him out. That's the end of the third. We go to the fourth inning, 1-0 Chicago American Giants. Pat Patterson, the third place hitter for the Crawfords, has not got his bat going yet in this tournament. He is 1 for 10. Leads off the top of the fourth. 63 is a fly ball to center field, and it's caught by Turkey Stearns. 1 out. Josh Gibson. He's swinging it, but he rolled out the shortstop his first time. 22 is a hit column roll for Josh Gibson. Let's see how far this ball goes. 35 is a triple by the catcher, Josh Gibson. Left fielder Davis tried to make a shoestring catch. It went by him and rolled into the wall. Gibson gets the third with 1 down. Here's Curtis Popeye Harris. 45 is a 36. Fastball low and gets away from Larry Brown. That will allow Gibson to score from third on the wild pitch. Ties the game 1-1. Here's the ball 1 pitch to Popeye Harris. 1-5 is a base hit for Harris. So Gibson would have scored anyway. Runner at first, average speed. Here's Judy Johnson. 6-2 is a fly ball to right field. Nate Rogers picks it out of the sky. 2 outs. Oscar Charleston, voted to play in the 1933 All-Star Game in Chicago, 23, is a swing and a miss, strike 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. New ball game, 1-1. Here's the mule, George Suttles. 36 is a base on balls. Matlock pitching carefully. We'll play it safe with Suttles as a base runner. He is slow. And that brings up the red-hot Alex Radcliffe, followed by a red-hot Davis. This is the key point in the game. They get some space here if Radcliffe continues on his hitting ways. Here's the pitch to Alex Radcliffe. 45 is a 2 balls and no strikes, Matlock being careful. 6-3 is a 31. That's going to be a fly out to center field routine, and the runner holds. 1 down. Here's Walter Steel Arm Davis. 3-4 is another fly out to center field. Cole Papa Bell makes that catch. 2 outs. Larry Brown. Brown rolled out to the pitcher, his first time up. 56 is a 34. Fielding column 1, that's a pop-up. To the shortstop, Chet Williams, 3 outs. We go to the 5th. 1-1 tie. Chet Williams was the first quality player purchased by Gus Greenlee to fill out his roster for the Pittsburgh Crawfords. He was a very good shortstop. Made the All-Star team 4 straight years, including 1935. He came to a tragic end. He was shot in a Texas bar and killed in 1952. Here's the pitch to Chet Williams, the shortstop. 41 is a ground ball to the shortstop of the Chicago American Giant. Willie Wells throws him out. 1 down. Leroy Matlock. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base. Easy play. Pitcher's out. 2 outs. Cole Papa Bell. 31 is a chopper up the middle for a base hit. A single for Cole Papa. Fast runner at first. 2 down. Here's Sam Bankhead. 15 is an 11. That's going to be trouble. A single to center field. Cole Papa Bell will go all the way to third, and Bankhead can steal on the next pitch. I think I will. There he goes. 11 through 26, he'll be out. 31 and up, he'll be safe. 55, he is safe with a stolen base. Second and third, 2 down, and the third place hitter, Pat Patterson. Patterson has popped out to third and flied to center field. But I think he was about, without looking up the numbers, I think he was about a 360 hitter in 1935. 1-3 is a 14 with a Z. Let's see. Pitch that just missed on the outside corner, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases for Josh Gibson. Willie Foster is not happy with himself. Gibson could blow a hole in this game. Bases loaded. He is the Black Babe Ruth. He's already got 2 home runs in the first 3 games of this tournament. Here's the pitch to Josh Gibson. 5-6 is a 34. Missed it by 1 number. That ball is popped straight up on the infield. And Boise Marshall makes a grab, and the hometown fans breathe a sigh of relief. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Crawfords strand the bases loaded. 1-1 tie. Bill Foster slams his chest as he walks off the mound. He's a happy man. Boise Marshall leads off the bottom of the fifth inning. Second baseman for the American Giants. 6-5 is a pop-up behind home plate. The catcher, Josh Gibson, makes the catch. 1 down. Here's the pitcher, Willie Foster. 3-3 roll is a 8 against an A. That's going to be turned into an out. That A makes that a ground ball near the mound. Fielded by Matlock, throws to first, 2 outs. Nate Rogers. That's a base hit for Rogers. He's 1 for 3. Here's Willie the Devil Wells, the American Giants talented shortstop. 6-6 roll, that's a hit column roll for Willie Wells. And 46 is a double to right field. That will score Nate Rogers. 2-1, the American Giants. Here is Turkey Stearns. Hall of Famer, 6'5", is a pop out to the catcher. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 6th. New game, American Giants 2 and the Pittsburgh Crawfords 1. Curtis Popeye Harris will lead off the top of the 6th for Pittsburgh. He was a very versatile player. You can see ratings on his Apba card for every position. Catcher, first base, shortstop, second and third, outfield. Played all the spots. He left the Crawfords after the 35 season and went to the Kansas City Monarchs in 36. Finished his career with 3 more seasons for the Philadelphia Stars. Here's a pitch to Popeye Harris. 21 is a fly ball to left field, and that is put away by Walter Steelarm Davis. Popeye Harris is 2 for 3 on the game. Here's Judy Johnson. 23 is a ball hit on the ground, bouncing ball to Boise Marshall at second base. The throw to Suttles, 2 outs. Oscar Charleston. 23 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Charleston has struck out twice. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 2-1, American Giants. Will Suttles, who walked his last time up, leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for the American Giants. 55 is an 8 against an A. That's an out. Pop up to third. 1 out. Alex Radcliffe, 1 for 2 today. But as I've told you several times before, he is swinging a red-hot bat. 25 is a base hit for Radcliffe. Wow, that gives him 12 hits and 16 at-bats in the tournament. Walter Davis. 24 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. And the catcher, Larry Ironman Brown. 1-1 roll, that's a base hit for Brown. It is not a base hit. 7 is usually a hit, but not against an A pitcher with runner on first. Soft grounded to third. The play is at first base, 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th, still 2-1 Chicago. Starting to get late for the Crawfords. They are only down by a penny. Chet Williams leads off the top of the 7th inning. 36 is a 33. That's a Y. That's going to be a strikeout by Foster. 1 out. Leroy Matlock will stay in the game and hit. 44 is an 8 against an A. That's a pop out to third. 2 outs. Cool Papa. Singled his last time out. Made it as far as third base, but didn't score. 32 is a 26. That's going to be a roller. Bouncing to the second baseman, Boise Marshall. The throw to Suttles. 3 outs in the top of the 7th. Chicago American Giants hold on to their 1-run lead. All right, Boise Marshall leads off. Last of 7. 31 is a 9 against an A. That's a pop-up. No, it's a strikeout, rather. 4 strikeouts for Leroy Matlock. Here's the pitcher, Foster. He's the strikeout victim first time up. 52 is a 27. Bouncer toward third base. Barehanded by the third baseman. The throw to first. Judy Johnson makes a nice play to get the pitcher, Foster, 2 outs. Nate Rogers. .23 is a ground ball to second. 3 outs. Go to the top of the 8th inning. Chicago American Giants 2 and the Pittsburgh Crawfords 1. This is a critical inning for the Crawfords. They have a good part of their lineup up. Down to 6 outs. Bankhead, Patterson, and Gibson are due to bat. Here's a pitch from Willie Foster to Sam Bankhead. 45 is a base on balls. Tying runners on base. Here is Pat Patterson, a good hitter, but he's not been hitting in this tournament. He's not going to sacrifice. He's going to swing away. They don't want to give up one of their last 6 precious outs. 62 is a 2 balls and no strikes. Willie Foster has a Z control modifier. 55 is a 7 with a runner on first. Soft ground ball to third. Runner goes to second. 5-3. 1 down, worked as a sacrifice. Here's a dangerous Josh Gibson. He has tripled today and scored the only Crawfords run. Willie Foster could walk him, but that would put the potential go-ahead run on base, so he's not going to walk him. He's going to challenge Josh Gibson. Here's the pitch to the catcher. 32 is a 26. Gibson tops it towards second base. Boise Marshall throws to Mule Suttles for the out. Runner goes to third, 2 down. It's going to be up to Popeye Harris. Here's the pitch to Popeye. 53 is an 18. Fielding column 2. Slowly hit to the shortstop. Willie Wells. Wild throw at first base, safe on the air. Suttles knocked it down, but couldn't field it for the out. E6. That scores Bankhead. The tying run scores. Unearned run. It's now 2-2 in the 8th. Here's Judy Johnson. .32 is a 26. Grounded to Boise Marshall. He goes a short way to shortstop to retire Harris. Fielder's choice, but that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 2-2 tie. We are in the fatigue innings for both pitchers. There's 2 marks against Willie Foster and 1 mark against Leroy Matlock. He'll be facing 2, 3, and 4 in the lineup. Willie Wells leads off for the American Giants. Doubled and drove in a run his last time up. 52 is a 27. Hard hit near the hole. Fielded by Patterson. Nice catch and good throw to first. That's the out. 1 down. Right, good play by Pat Patterson. Here is Turkey Stearns. 31 is an 8 against an A. That's a pop-up near third base. 2 outs. Judy Johnson with the defensive play. Here's Mule Suttles. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Sam Bankhead makes the catch. We go to the 9th. Game is tied 2-2. Oscar Charleston will lead off for the Pittsburgh Crawfords. He has been a strikeout victim twice, walked once. 25 is a 10. It's a base hit up the middle. Potential go-ahead run is at first. Charleston was fast at one time, but not at the end of his career. He's average speed now. Here is Chet Williams. Two, 3 is a 26. Grounded to second base. Hard slide into second prevents a double play, but Charleston's out at second. 4-6. Fielder's choice. Williams is at first. He's fast, and Leroy Matlock will grab a bat and stay in the game. One roll by Matlock, but with the runner on first, that A turns it into a ground out to third. Williams goes to second. 2 outs, but it was a productive out. They moved him into scoring position. It's going to be up to Cool Papa Bell to put the Crawfords in front. Okay, this is not correct because the single by Charleston was the fatigue sets in on Foster. That makes him a B pitcher. So the fielder's choice holds up, but that 7 on a B pitcher is not a fielder's choice. That's going to be a base hit to right field, and the runner goes to third. So Williams is at third, and Matlock does more than offer up a productive out. He gets a base hit, first and third. Crawfords for Cool Papa Bell. All right, Willie Foster's tired, but both pitchers in the bullpen are D pitchers. So it's going to be up to Foster. Here's the pitch to Cool Papa. 64 is a 14. And he loses Cool Papa on a base on balls. Bases loaded. Only 1 out. Trouble for Willie Foster. Chet Williams is at third. Leroy Matlock's the runner at second. Cool Papa Bell's at first. And Sam Bankhead is the batter. Can Sam Bankhead put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch. Infield is playing in, by the way. 56 is a 34. Pops straight up in the infield. Middle of the infield. Boise Marshall calls for it and makes the catch. 2 outs. That's a huge out by Willie Foster. Pat Patterson, 2 outs now. Here's the pitch to Patterson. 3-5 is an 8 against a B pitcher with the bases loaded. 2 outs, that's a strikeout. 3 outs, play results a strikeout. Willie Foster leaves the bases loaded. We go to the bottom of the 9th. 2-2 tie. All right, Willie Foster, the pitcher for the American Giants, is leaking a little bit of oil and pitching out of trouble. Leroy Matlock, on the other hand, has retired 10 of his last 11 hitters and has 2 marks left on his fatigue. He's going to get the toughest part of the order. Alex Radcliffe, who is 2 for 3 today, leads off for the American Giants. 3-6 is a 33, and that's going to be a line drive to right field, and Popeye Harris makes the play. They get Radcliffe out. 1 out. Walter Steel Arm Davis. 35 is a 9 against an 8. That's a strikeout. 2 outs. Larry Brown. 45 is a walk. Second mark against his fatigue. Boise Marshall with the pitcher on deck, 2 outs. And it's a fly out to right field. We're going to go to extras. 2-2 tie. This is an elimination game, or I would put in a pitcher for Willie Foster. He is tired. He's a grade B pitcher. XYZ modifiers stay even after they get tired. But he's going to try to pitch the 10th inning Josh Gibson leads off for the Pittsburgh Crawfords. 31 is a 8 against a B. That will be a fly out. Ball was well hit to center field, but there is room, and Turkey Stearns makes that catch, 1 down. Popeye Harris. 6-4 is a fly ball to center field. Here's Judy Johnson with 2 outs. Fly out to right field, so 3 fly balls. And Willie Foster does sail through the 10th inning. It is 2-2. All right, manager Dave Malarcher, player manager Dave Malarcher, is going to insert himself in as a pitch hitter and hit for his pitcher who pitched magnificently, 10 innings, allowed only 1 earned run against the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Malarcher comes on. Here's the pitch from Matlock. 26 is a roller back to the pitcher Matlock. He's got it, throws to first. 1 down. Top of the order, and Nate Rogers. Rogers is 1-4-4. 25 is a out. Pop out to third. 2 down. Willie Wells. That's a base hit for Willie Wells, and he can steal second on the next pitch, get himself in a scoring position. He's going to try that. Josh Gibson is a 9 defender, 11-26. He'll be out. And 31, he is safe. Close play, but a stolen base for Willie the Devil Wells. Sudden death overtime here. Turkey Stearns is the batter. That's 2 marks against the fatigue. Let me see. Take that back. That is a 3rd, because there was a walk in the 9th inning. So that's the 3rd mark. Matlock reduces to a grade B, pitching to Turkey Stearns. Here we go. Little roller. Chopped to Oscar Charleston at first base. He underhand flips to Leroy Matlock covering, and that's the out. We go to the 11th inning, 2-2 tie. New pitcher for the Chicago American Giants is Melvin Powell. He's a grade D-Y pitcher, and he'll be pitching to the bottom of the order. Oscar Charleston, Chet Williams, and probably a pitch hitter for the pitcher. Here's a pitch to Oscar Charleston. 6-3 is a fly ball to center field. Turkey Stearns makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Chet Williams. 13 is a 39. Strike 1. .65 is a pop out to the catcher. Larry Brown on the plate, 2 outs. And now Jimmy Crutchfield will pitch hit for the pitcher, Leroy Matlock. Neither pitcher will get a decision here. Matlock goes 10 innings, gives up two earned runs. And Crutchfield 62 as they roller back to Melvin Powell for the 3rd out. Go to the bottom of the 11th, still tied 2-2. Best option in the bullpen for the Pittsburgh Crawfords is Dave Harvey. Lefty Harvey is a grade D Z pitcher. He'll be pitching to Mule Suttles to lead off the bottom of the 11th inning. Dangerous hitter here. Here's a pitch to Mule Suttles. 53 is a 20 against fielding column 1. Sharp ground ball near the hole. Gloved by the second baseman, but a bad throw to first. He is safe, E4. First error by the Crawfords. So Suttles is at first. Slow runner, they'll play it safe. Alex Radcliffe. 2-4-4 on the day. You can make a case for no matter what the American Giants do in this tournament, if they win it or not, you can make a case for Alex Radcliffe being the MVP of this tournament. Here's a pitch to Radcliffe. 3-5 is a 8. That's going to be a base hit, single to left field. Runner will go to second. They're playing it safe with Suttles. First and second. This is sudden death baseball. No outs. Here's Steel Arm Davis. Here's the pitch to Walter Davis. 3-1 is a base hit. Liner over shortstop. That's going to get the run home. If it was not Suttles. He's slow. We're playing it safe. Stops at third. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Death by 1,000 cuts. Here is Larry Brown. Bases loaded. No outs. Fans on their feet. Crawfords are playing the infield in. Here's the pitch. 46 is a 12. Ground ball to the shortstop Williams. To the plate for 1. Over to first. 6-2-3 double play. I considered running for Mule Suttles, but with the limited rosters, there's only one position player left on the bench, and that's Quincy Troop, who doesn't play first base. I just didn't do it. Had I run for Troop is he's at average speed, he would have scored. Here's Boise Marshall, the 8th place hitter. Harvey's going to pitch to Marshall because the pitcher on deck is a better hitter than Boise Marshall. 2 outs, though, second and third, infield normal depth. Here's the pitch to Marshall. 6-2 is a fly ball to right field, and that will close out the inning. Harvey pulls a Houdini and escapes danger. We go to the top of the 12th. Still tied 2-2. Top of the order for the Pittsburgh Crawfords. Cool Papa Bell steps in. 6-3 is a fly out to center field. Play made by Turkey Stearns. Sam Bankhead. 4-6 is a ground ball to third base. Alex Radcliffe makes the long throw across the diamond. 2 outs. Pat Patterson. 3-2 is a ground out to second base. 3 up and 3 down, and Put Powell is doing a great job in relief. 2 clean innings. Well, the bottom of the 12th inning, still tied 2-2. Put Powell will lead off. He is the pitcher. Several base hit numbers on his card, though, so he is apparently a good hitter. Here's a pitch to Put Powell, 51, and that is a base hit by the pitcher. A single. Average speed of first base, Nate Rogers comes to bat. He is 1 for 5 on the day, 6 for 19 in the tournament, hitting over 300. 13 is a 40. Pitch out by Harvey. Foster is trying to steal second. The pitcher, or Put Powell, is trying to steal second. 11-26, he'll be out. 51, he is safe. Stolen base. Was that play result? He's in scoring position. American Giants taking chances here. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out, Willie the Devil Wells. Wells is 2 for 4, also walked. 62 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Turkey Stearns. Last chance for the American Giants to get this run home. Here's the pitch. 1-4 is a 30. That's a fly ball. Hit to left field. Sam Bankhead makes the grab. 3 outs. Go to the top of the 13th inning. Pittsburgh 2 and Chicago 2. Neither team wants to go home empty-handed. We're in our 4th extra inning, the top of the 13th. Josh Gibson will lead off for the Pittsburgh Crawfords against Put Powell. There's no asterisk after his D, so he can go some innings before the point of fatigue. Normally, if you have a asterisk after a pitcher grade number, point of fatigue comes in his second inning of work. But I treat these as starters, so it'll take 7 innings before they get tired. 61 is a 36. Pitches high, ball 1. 41 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Willie Wells, the throw to settles at first, 1 out. Popeye Harris. He is 2 for 4, also reached by an error. 25 is a base hit for Popeye Harris. Potential go-ahead run for the Crawfords. Judy Johnson has had a miserable tournament, 0 for 5 today, and 1 for 11 in the first 3 games, so 1 for 16 in the tournament. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 56 is going to be a fly out to right field. 2 outs. Oscar Charleston. 6-6 roll for Charleston. That's a hit column roll. And 52 is a single. First and third. 7 is just a single. There is a throw to third, but Charleston holds it first. First and third with 2 down. 8th place hitter is Chet Williams. Chet Williams will hit. Here's the pitch from Melvin Putt-Powell. 24 is a roller back to the pitcher Powell. The throw to first, that ends the threat. We go to the bottom of the 13th inning, still tied at 2. Pittsburgh Crawfords have stranded 13 runners on base today, and the American Giants have stranded 9 runners. Let's see. The leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 13th for Pittsburgh is Mule Suttles. His power could provide an instant result here. Here's a pitch to Suttles by lefty Harvey. 13 is a base on balls. He is a slow runner. We're going to play it safe. Alex Radcliffe. 53 is a 21. Fielding column 1. Ground ball to shortstop, but it is dropped by the first baseman to throw, and that's going to be a E3. First and second. Radcliffe's at first. Suttles at second. And Steel Arm Davis is the batter. Davis has been swinging a fairly hot bat. He's 2 for 5 on the day. And, well, yeah, very, very hot bat. He was 8 for 17 in the tournament, so I'm not betting with him. He's going to swing away. Here's the pitch to Steel Arm Davis, 61. That's a 24. Twin killing, 6-4-3. Piece of cake double play. 2 outs, runner goes to third. There have been some important double plays in this game. Larry Brown. Infield playing with 2 outs at normal depth. Pitch to Brown. 45 is a pitch that is low for ball 4. First and third with 2 away. Boise Marshall. 13 is a 42. 0-2 pitch too far inside. That hits Boise Marshall. It better takes first. Bases are loaded for the pitcher, Melvin Putt-Powell. Putt-Powell will bat. He was a 273 hitter according to seamheads.com. Bases loaded. Harvey pitched out of trouble with bases loaded in the 11th inning. Let's see if he can do it here in the 13th. Here's the roll. 44. Base hit by Putt-Powell, and that is the ball game. Powell goes 2 for 2, gets the game-winning hit, and he'll be the winning pitcher. Chicago American Giants 3, Pittsburgh Crawfords are eliminated 2. We'll be back with a wrap-up. The 1933 Chicago American Giants knock out the Pittsburgh Crawfords. It was a battle. Extra innings, 13 innings of play. The Crawfords scored 2 runs on 9 hits and committed 2 errors. That last error was devastating. That was the error on the first baseman, Charleston, dropping the throw and letting Ratcliffe get on base. Next play was a double play, but that error extended the inning. The Chicago American Giants scored 3 runs on 9 hits, and they committed only 1 error, so that 2 errors was the difference in the game by the Crawfords. Winning pitcher was William Put Powell, pitched 3 innings of relief, following up Willie Foster's 10 innings of 1 earned run ball. And the losing pitcher was Harvey, 2 2/3 innings, no earned runs allowed. That run in the 13th inning was unearned. Leroy Matlock, the starter, went 10 innings and gave up only 2 runs. Well-pitched game, close. Both teams had lots of opportunities before finally Chicago American Giants cashed in the 13th. The star of the game is William Put Powell, the winning pitcher, and also went 2 for 2, knocked in and winning run. Hope you enjoyed this game. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.